What's up, dude, man, bros? So today, getting ready to go to the gym. Got my Batman shaker bottle, so I'm drinking it so I stay energized for this extremely informative video. So on here, we're looking at a stock today. Not any dumbbells yet. That's to come. Uh, First, we're looking at a stock that a lot of people who invest in the stock market don't really know where to go. A lot of them say it's kind of gambling. Personally, me, if I was to gamble, I would hope one, there's really pretty lights. There's a light there. It's not really that pretty. Two, people in cool ass dress and suits and stuff like that, like Rain Man, going down the elevator. I don't wear clothes. Three, also a bunch of good looking ladies, like, walking around. And usually none of those things happen when I'm trading. If they did, I think it'd be a lot more fun. But I feel like there'd be a lot more risk because you wouldn't be focused. Anyways, back on the video. Um, Here's a stock I personally believe in, and right now would be a great time to invest. Coca-Cola. As you're looking here, this is over the last year or so. Actually, the last 3 years, it looks like here. And as you see, this is the day by the day chart here, and they've been hovering around $44 to $46 average at the beginning, and then they peaked, of course, when before market crashed here, at $48. And then as the market crashed February, boom, right down all the way as low as $42. And then it was hovering 42 to about $45, anywhere from 42. Anything 42 to 45 was a great buy here. Lately, as you see here, over the past month or so, they came down really hard from earnings here, as you see here, the earnings dates, ex-dividend dates. They met their earnings, but the analysis perceived it, and the people perceived it as being differently. Their financial statements and stuff like that, I'll go into that later on in more videos, but this is kind of just the basics of why, the basics of why this stock might be something you might want to look into long term. And then, like I said, in another video, I'll break down the actual financial statements and whatnot to explain why they're not over leveraged, their assets to liabilities, things like that, to break it down. Because you never want to invest in a company you don't know about. That would be gambling. But looking at here, as you see, they kind of went down. Low is to $42, bounced up, kind of been hovering around this area, kind of consolidating here, and then they really came down here this last month here, as you see, low of 41.45. But the biggest thing I want you to take away from looking at this video here is what a reversal would look like in an oversold company. As you see on the RSI here, this is an indicator that shows how oversold they are. But just by looking them overall in the last few years, I mean, they have not been this low in like 5 years. So even if we were to go to the weekly 3 year, I mean, look at that. Look at that. That was way back in 2016. That was the last time we were that low. So it's been a long time. And of course, you can see they bounced right here. So, and over the past 3 years, I mean, they really have been really consistent there. And you don't see this. This is not the most volatile stock. Mostly a good, nice uptrend here. And they hover around this area here. So right now, as you see, you're hitting a major support here. Would be a good time to buy, to be honest with you. I'm not telling you to buy, but I just wanted to point out a few things here on the daily chart, because you should always look at the daily and break it down from there. As you see here, you see a lot of red candles. Obviously, right there would not be a good time to buy or there. This would be a nice reversal hammer for a quick bounce play, but because the consolidation was just kind of up and down, the volatility was kind of high, not really the safest. I like to wait for it to consolidate. As you see here, it's just kind of moving up and down, up and down. This is where it's going to determine the next direction. And because this company is so oversold, and because it's a company that will most likely stick around, especially with the Diet Coke sales increasing, because more people are health conscious, it's going to go up. My ideal is it's going to go up. And as you see these candles here, good indicator that the stock will indefinitely go up, is they're slowing down. Their selling pressure is going down. As you see here, right here is a nice reversal candle. It's in the top 25% of the candle. Here, not so much. This was actually the entire market bringing it down. If you look at the entire market here on the flexible grid, during that time right here, the entire market was going down. So you got to be aware of the whole market, the SPY, which is the top 50 companies, and just be aware of that when you're buying stocks. If the market's going down, most the blue chip stocks are what kind of controls the entire market. So if you were to watch Apple for a day, and if Apple tanks, you can bet every other company around it's going to go down too, because Apple is the number one trade company. I think Apple is kind of at their kind of like a little high right now. So I like to buy companies down at the low and then sell them at the high, or at least moderately. Get some sort of circumstantially profitability with a high chance of success rate. But anyways, not to ramble on, I'll make this a little quicker here. As you see, 41.45, that's their yearly low right there. It's yearly low, and then you can see it bounce quite up right nicely like that, and now it's hovering around the 40. Let's see how low. About the $42 to the 42.50 price range, and as you see, it's just kind of moving sideways right now because it's deciding on when it's going to go up or down. I personally believe, because Coca-Cola has been around for so long and it's a blue chip company, Warren Buffett's biggest company, pays a great dividend anyways, moves slow as hell. So your risk tolerance is extremely well. I mean, if this stock went down 50 cents, it would take like 2 weeks, which is a long time to move a stock. I mean, this thing moves slow as shit. And because it's a nice safe stock for a first time investor, someone that doesn't have time to look at it all day, hell, if this stock went down and you lost $20 on it, you'd get that money right back with their dividends over the next year. And because there's so much room for this company to grow, I believe that this company is going to be a very safe investment for any new traders. But that's just me. Do your own research, obviously. I just wanted to show you exactly what a kind of like a selling pressure and where a nice time to buy would be, because you never want to buy when the thing's going down. Like, you want to wait for consolidation or when it hits a bottom. And as you see right here, it's been kind of a nice swing trade range, but right here, as you see, the consolidation here is just beautiful to line up for an increase. How long would I hold this stock for? You can hold it forever. Honestly, I don't see you losing on this, especially because it pays a great dividend, which just means it's going to pay you for holding the stock. Will it ever get up to 48 again? Possibly by the end of this year. I mean, we're probably going to hit all-time highs in this upcoming year, just like any stock market would do. It's always going up and down, especially after this bull market run. I don't see why we wouldn't be making new highs. But I will probably hold this stock because it does move so slow, and I'm more of an aggressive investor. I'll probably hold it to like $44, $45. Probably $45 would be a nice turnover rate, because it doesn't bother me to hold the stock because, one, it's going to pay me to hold it, and two, it's not going down. If it was to go down any further, you're going to maybe $2. I have like a decent amount of shares. If you were to have 100 shares, like $7,000 invested in the company, and it moved down, which it doesn't really have much room to move down, max you lose $100, where the return rate is just much better. I mean, that is a great return from $42 up to $45, $3. That's $300. So I mean, $300 easy dollars plus the dividends. So I mean, that's just, for me, that's what makes this company attractive to me. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, want to do more informative videos on supports and resistance, kind of the basics of stocks. But here's just one company I feel is a great buy for right now for any new time investors. Do your research, though. Do your own due diligence. And if you have any questions, let me know. Anyways, guys, have a great one.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in today. If you like this footage in this video, please comment, subscribe, like the video if you could, and follow us on our Silver Talks community. We have a Discord group chat there. You can check us out there. It's completely free. We have some very educated traders. Get a little bit more educated. We also have a lifestyle channel that we're improving on. Does health, fitness, beauty, real estate, and all kinds of different aspects to help you with an overall well-balanced life. So come check it out. Link is in the description, and hope to see you guys later. Peace out, guys. Thanks for everything.